And check. Okay. Just open this. Okay. So welcome to today's flight. Today we are in an incredible place, as you can see. Look at this custom mountain. Yeah, some defects around, but yeah, this is a well-known place for some people. We are at the main base airport of Pilatus. And as you can see here, we have a nice PC-12. So yeah, in the past I was saying, we're gonna talk about this more specifically during cruise because I want to go. But yeah, long story short, I want to bring up Pilatus. I want to fly a Pilatus in Australia. It's a plane that is quite common there. A PC-12, I mean. And but I want to deliver it manually. So today we're gonna do it's not really a short flight, but yeah, like a ceremonial departure of this delivery. We're gonna fly from I have no idea how to pronounce that, but yeah, basically the main hub of Pilatus to Rijeka in Croatia, and then offline, of course, I will do very long flight to deliver the plane into Australia, and perhaps sometime we can do. If I am in some interesting area, I will do streaming flights, of course. Okay, so yeah, this is the flight of today, of course. Yeah, incredible airport. We're gonna talk about this very soon. There are procedures that fly the plane around this mountain, especially there is an approach that does it. Very interesting airport, very challenging. If you want some challenge stuff, I really suggest you Lima Sierra Zulu Charlie in Swiss. Okay, and they land PC-12, of course, here. So they land jet plane here as well. This is not the default Carenado PC-12. This is the SWS, which has been updated recently. It's a 2020 version plus. That basically means that the plane is fully working on 2024, basically. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay. As you can see, I think I never flew the. Oops, I never flew. Wait a second. Let me remove this before. Okay, I never flew the. Oh well, I wasn't able to put that there last time. Okay, I think it's different from the default one. I never flew it, but yeah, here we are. Classical SWS stuff. We flew the Kodiak from them. Can we close this? No. Okay, this is the toilet door. Okay. Yeah, but thank you. What? Okay. Let me close this. I hope that I wasn't touching nothing important. Yeah, I wanted to check. I was saying classical SWS stuff. So you have passenger, pretty scary one. But since it's a delivery fly, we are gonna not need any passenger, of course. We are aligned on VATSIM. There we are. November 2309 Hotel. Our call sign. And the registration number of this plane as well. This plane have a tablet, but yeah, I don't really use it. Yeah, we're gonna load the plane like this. And yeah, performance calculator is very interesting, but yeah, I think we're just gonna go full power every single time. Okay, so this, and we need to load the plane. Okay, so empty, and then we want 70 and 70. Okay. Then I want, that's definitely not that. I want like 20 kilos. Even more, 30 kilos, let's say. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Fuel, kilos, it's okay, I mean, we can carry less than this, of course. We need, for today, 538, but I think I'm gonna just keep 600, so we have way more fuel than needed. Okay, so as you can see, we have no passenger anymore. We have our, look at this, nice touch, of course. Our cargo right here. All right, so checklist. I need checklist to fly the PC-12. All right, let's go. Standby bus on. Yeah, we don't have external power, so let me check something. Yeah, we do have external power if we... Actually, I don't know now. But yeah, we're gonna start up engine, we have plenty of fuel. So battery 1 and 2. Let's go. Nav light. On. Oxygen. Oxygen is here. Alright, I'm curious about the cabin temperature. It's simulated, so yeah, now you know that I like playing with which you have that simulated. So we're gonna investigate that on cruise. This on, I like to have it on. Oops. Okay. Then, yeah, we start up engine immediately. Let me see, we don't have anyone around, so let's go. Yeah, let's start up. Beacon light on. Inertial separator. Yeah, we're gonna do a very interesting taxi. I'm assuming that we need inertial separator. As you can see, that's a road, and that's what you get in real life in this airport. So you need to cross a road with real traffic, real car, let's say. Totally normal around here, apparently. So inertial separator is above here. Okay. All right. Passenger sign. Yeah, I'm gonna turn them on just for the flow. But yeah, we don't have any passenger, of course. Condition lever cut off. Cut off. Power lever idle. Engine start is very simple. We just need to press the starter, and at 19% ground idle. Extremely simple. Let's go. Ignition is auto. And starter on. Rotation. And G is here. 90%. Ground idle. All right. You will see what an incredible departure we have to do today. All right. Good engine start. Generators. Okay, generator 1. And we do have, yeah, you can see negative amp and positive when you switch the generator on, of course. Great. So we are producing electricity for our batteries. Avionic box 1 and 2. Let's go. Inverter is on the Gen 1. Yeah, that's fine. Standby bus off. Inertial separator stay on. Probes. HSS. Sorry, ECS. What the fuck I said? It's right here. Auto. And yeah, for now it's fine. Yeah, flaps and other stuff, but yeah, I want to start talking about the flight plan. So as you well know, 2000 here first of all. As you well know, these Garmin here have a SimBrief import, which we're gonna use right now. SimBrief. Okay. That's why also you don't really need a tablet in this plane, because yeah, you just need to load the plane and then you can import from SimBrief using the avionics. Okay. 1228. Great. So it should be fine. Let me check the map. Yeah, perfect. So the departure is a VFR departure, runway 24. I need to show you that. In order to do it, I need to connect my iPad, of course. We have a nice 70 knots of crosswind at destination. And I just checked the last landing that should have happened there. Actually was a go around and a diversion. So if you check the last landing in Rijeka right now, you're gonna see that the plane diverted to Zagabria, or Zagreb. Zagabria is if it's in Italian. Okay, so departure is VFR running 24. So as you can see here, we have a couple of roads to cross to taxi. So we're gonna taxi Delta, cross the road, and then well, we can take Bravo and Charlie running 24, take off. This is the famous mountain. We're gonna turn to the left. So basically, that direction to the left. It's completely surrounded by mountains, this place. And just climb. Yeah, you're not seeing, of course, because you're seeing the iPod. Yeah. So that direction, and then turn and climb as much as we can, basically. Yeah. Oh, we can do the other, actually. Yeah, let's do the other one. It's more spicy. So we're gonna turn to the right, as you can see here, turning around this mountain that we have to our right at the moment, and climbing at least 4,000 feet, and then climbing and climbing and climbing as much as we can. Okay, so we'll be at VFR departure, of course, and 4,000 here. Okay. Maybe you want to use relative terrain here. Yeah, traffic on. Little less detail. North, up. No, heading up. Okay. Yeah, look at. You can clearly see our current situation. Yeah, CDI on nav, I would say, and heading 240. Okay, it's pretty slow to turn. If I do this, and it's slow anyway. Okay. 240 set. Yeah, I think we can continue our checklist. Yeah, sure. Okay, flaps 15. It's one notch of flaps basically. So flaps 15. Select. Everything is custom here. Flaps sound is custom, so yeah. A really cool. I mean, I flew it yesterday for a test and was pretty okay. Well, we're gonna talk about that later. Okay. Then this is fine. Okay, trim setting. This is completely normal. This is auto trim. So the rudder trim basically is controlled by the plane itself. One thing I want to do is, first of all, yeah, we have to do this, of course. Flight level 270. 270. Wow, pretty high. Okay, 9,000 feet. It's fine. Yeah, I'm wondering if you can use the because cabin temperature is 3 degrees now. I don't know. Hot. I don't know if I should do something to engage the cabin heater. Not really the cabin heater, but the air conditioning mainly. Yeah, this doesn't really looks. Yeah, I have no idea how to use that. This is the cabin climbing rate. I mean, the cabin pressure climbing rate, or depressurizing or pressurizing. But yeah, I don't. Maybe here. Let me see. Okay, this is the icing cooling system. Ah, wait a sec. Okay. Wait a sec. I found it. Cooling. We don't want cooling. We want heating. Okay. Yeah. It turned on. Great. Maybe it's very hot now, what I select. Let's try like this. It's 3 degrees here. Let's see if something happened or not. I don't know if I have to turn fan on. No, because... okay. Recycle. High. Okay, it's warming up. Okay, now it's... If I switch this off, what happened? I have no idea who is this. Ah, it's Zurich. Okay, now it stops. So, okay, yeah, you need this system to be on. Alright. System on. Fans. We can keep it all. Recycling, I guess? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not rising anymore. Okay, we're gonna investigate that during cruise. Let's go. QNH 101. Not this. Okay, yeah, why I'm using that, I have no idea. 1011, 1011 set, 1011 set. Okay, it's warming up. No, it's not warming up at all. So we need. Let's put the fan on high. Okay, now it's warming up. Okay, let's go. So as I showed you before, we're gonna have to cross a road in order to taxi here. This plane doesn't have beta range. Wait a sec. This is the COM 1 or 2? Okay, wow. Yeah, it's a COM 1. Very, very... It's not intuitive at all. Yeah. Test this.
Warning, autopilot trim.
Never mind. Let's go. So yeah, this plane doesn't have beta range as the Duke or the TBM 850. But yeah, I mean, it's not a big problem for us. So this is a road already, right? Taxi light maybe would be a great idea. Okay. Let's slow down and stop. Okay, I don't see any car. Okay, let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. First one crossed. The second one, the worst one also. Super reactive on the rudder. Okay, no traffic from this side. Let's see here. Okay, there is a car, let's wait. Okay, not really, let's go. Of course they have some traffic light in real life. Obvious. Idle, please. We don't want to taxi like rockets. This is pretty dark. No. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, temperature 24 degrees. Okay, let me reduce this a little bit. And also, yeah, we can reduce the fan. Wow, it's already cooling down. Okay, let's go to the left here. And again, this is the typical taxi in... Yeah, I don't know if they backtrack. Maybe they backtrack in real life. But yeah, this is the typical taxi on the Pilatus base airport. -7 degrees outside, by the way. Okay, 23 degrees is very, very good temperature for a plane. Classical. What's that pusher? I have no idea. No, it's not this. Okay. No idea. And now to the right. Maybe we have to do this. Okay. Zoom in a little bit as well. So again, take off, and we're gonna turn to the right. Right after takeoff, turning around the mountain, turning around this mountain here. It's a typical stuff you do in this airport, both when you're landing and taking off. And after, I mean, we start climbing and then direct to Manning initially. Okay. So yeah, I was saying this plane doesn't have beta range, so basically, let's simplify, but beta range is a mode in a turboprop plane which the prop in front of you acted. Oops, right touch. Okay. Yeah, we definitely touch the tree now. I hopefully classical tree out of position. Why is it not moving? No. Wow. It's not moving anymore. Wait a sec. Okay. Oh no, it's something invisible. I'm kind of stuck. Look at this. Yeah, wait a sec. We need to enter the... how it was, like this, right? Yeah. And to move the plane... No. Okay. Thank you. Out of this place, because... yeah, classical MSFS. But okay, let's taxi a little bit to this side. Classic tree in the middle of runway or taxiway. This is not realistic at all, of course. We don't have any tree close to the taxiway. Okay. Did I trigger some landing? No. Okay. Fly plane. Yeah, we need to take the photo of the plane as well. When we take off. Okay, we can line up and take off, I guess. Wait a sec. Yeah, let's go. Landing lights, strobe lights, and we need to do checklist. Okay. All right. So yeah, we need to fly around this mountain here after takeoff. Parking brake. No, the DC2. The dash 2. So, before takeoff, inertial separator is required. Probe heating is on already. Yeah, let me turn off all this stuff. We're gonna turn it back on after takeoff. Landing light, strobe lights is on. Flaps is down. Trim is set. Oh, wow, IGS off if external temperature is above 15 degrees. Very interesting. So we are pretty light. Rotation speed will be, wow, look at the range. In my checklist I have from 63 to 78 knots. So it's a 15 knots of range. But yeah, it's gonna be something like that, the rotation speed. So we're gonna start pulling around 60 knots. These planes have incredible stall capability. Flaps 15, we are very light. Maximum power is around 42%. Sorry, 42 on the torque. And after takeoff, we have to reduce to 37. Okay? And then we're gonna adjust for the climb. Let's go. Parking brake released. Brake release. Needed more. Oh, I'm full power. Maybe it's super cold. Okay. Rotate very gently. Okay, we are flying. We have a positive rate. Okay, let's wait for the gear up. A little bit of trim up. Flaps can be up above 100 knots. Gear stay down for now. No more runway available. Gear up. Great. Look at this place, by the way. Okay, speed check. Flaps up. Wow. Incredible. Okay, reducing power now. A little bit. Wow. Oh my god. Fly, okay, yaw damper, fly director. Heading select. Don't climb like a rocket, please. Incredible place. Autopilot. Yeah, maybe not that direction. Autopilot, vertical speed. I know. Oh my god. Look at this mountain. Extremely cool. Okay, let's go to the right. Okay. I don't really like this crest, of course. Yeah, we should have done way earlier, but it's fine. I mean, we have visual. Okay, I guess we can continue climb. Yeah. And just go 11,000 feet, vertical speed. Let's increase our climb rate. Cabin is pressurizing, it's cooling down. System. Let's go back with the cabin heater on. And that's our nice mountain. Let's continue turn, actually. Okay, I'm gonna stop like that. Alright, yeah, that's the famous Pilatus. This is not Pilatus mountain, actually, but it's famous because it's close to Pilatus airport. I guess it's not Pilatus mountain. Maybe was the one we had right in front of us after departure, which is this one here. If I'm not wrong, that is Pilatus mountain. Which I can't get the information now, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe we can check in cruise. Okay, it's pretty cold outside. Why this is I have no idea. Okay, maybe because I have to press it. Okay. Great. So I was saying, I mean, first of all, we can also increase our climbing rate for sure. 2,000 feet per minute. So, climb, yaw damper is on, taxi light off. Inertial separator off. Maybe that's why we couldn't accelerate too much. Inertial separator off. Okay, power not above 3.7 on the torque. Now we're gonna gain torque because I switched the inertial separator off. Yeah, I was saying maybe we will need anti-ice. Climb speed. Okay, best climb speed is 120. Cruise climb 160 actually. So we can wait to get to 160 by maintaining 2000 feet of vertical speed and then switch to indicated airspeed, of course. Now we are around 175. And yeah, it's time to go direct to Maneg. So let's go here, flight plan, Maneg, direct, activate, nav. Okay. Let's go. Maybe we don't really need anti-ice. I mean, we're gonna get out of clouds very soon. I don't know, actually. It's minus... yeah, it's pretty cold. Wow, it's getting cold in cabin as well. -16 degrees. Anti-ice on. Okay. Yeah. Anti-ice on, prop as well. Alright. Anti-ice is on. Reducing power a little bit. 1000 feet to go, we don't want to stop. Climb and fly level 190 now, standard pressure. Standard pressure. We are clear of terrain. Keeping anti-ice on for the moment, and we can go direct to... Oh, they changed color in Volant a little bit. Direct to Gamsa for sure. For sure. Gamsa. Direct. Activate. This is pretty dark. I have to find a way to increase the brightness. Okay. Yeah. Let's wait 10 seconds and switch anti-ice off. I don't think we're gonna get into clouds anymore. Temperature is still dropping. Let's go maximum.
So traffic
hot there.
Taxi to holding point
And if I do cool, what's happening?
Fox and Alpha.
Nice, warming up now. Wow, warming up very fast with cool. Okay. Reset this. Yeah, I have pusher on still. I have to investigate this. Okay, anti-ice off. Yeah, oh, wait a sec. Ah, yeah, it was this stall test. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, never mind. Everything is fine. Okay, now it's off. But autopilot is off as well, right? Yeah. Okay. Nav. Engage. Okay. Yeah, it's the stall test. Okay, torque. I mean, let's go back to checklist 1 second. Okay, checklist. Climb so above 15,000 feet. Power maximum power is 33.5. Maximum torque. So let's reduce. Not too much. Not too. It's pretty hard to. I mean, it's not easy at all to set up a proper power setting, to be honest. Continue climb. We have to climb flight level 270. By the way. Let me go. Yeah, I need to find a way to. No, okay, this is not really. I don't remember how to increase. Oh no, wait. No, auto bright. Oh, nice. Okay, a little better. And I want to deactivate terrain, zoom out. Continue climb. Speed now is 160. Engage indicated airspeed mode. So of course now the plane will maintain indicated airspeed and adjusting on the climb rate. Above 20,000 feet, maximum torque 29.5. Okay. you can see, all the trim system is working by itself. So this is completely normal. And yeah, when we're gonna get to cruise, I guess. Speed. Rudder trim is gonna decrease quite a lot. Yeah, I'm indicated. I'm gonna monitor the speed now. Temperature is 25, pretty hot now. Yeah, so cool. I mean, engaging cool and not recycling was the solution. Let me reduce temperature a little bit. Yeah, I really like to deal with the cabin temperature system. Okay, so we are done. Let me just check on cruise. We don't have any cruise.
Officers 2 uniform, line up over 28.
Performance, maybe here. No. Okay, cruise profile. The maximum power. We're gonna cruise fast today. So we're light. So something around 25% of torque, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So now reduce a little bit. Not too much, as always. Okay. There is a plane there. Too much detail on the map, so let me reduce it. I can't see the traffic. Traffic there. Pretty close, actually. What's that? Ah, it's another... No, wait a sec. This is us. No, it's Lufthansa. Going to Stuttgart. It's an A320. Wow, look at that cloud. Yeah, maybe landing light. I just realized would be a great idea to turn them off. 24 degrees, it's okay. I mean, it's a nice temperature, 24 degrees. Little? Yeah, I mean, for me it's better than 23, to be honest. And climb 27,000 feet. Our position is here. After Gamsa, we can go direct to Jetso. And then basically it's big direct to until destination, I mean. Okay, torque is fine. Above 25,000 feet, 25% of torque. Flaps is up. Gear is up. Okay. Yeah, I should have something in my checklist that tell me when to do the checklist of the... Oh, sorry, the pusher stuff. Okay. Pretty dark. Yeah. Back. Traffic. Alright. Pretty cloudy as well. How is the weather in Rijeka in the meantime? Okay, we have far conditions still there. Nice. Ground speed 224. It's an external view. Look at this machine. Okay. Okay, minus 37 degrees outside. Look at the crosswind. Yeah, now I think the wind component is gonna be way better for us after we do the big turn toward Croatia, which is gonna happen not that far. I mean, 20 miles to the next waypoint. Yeah, and then we're gonna start turning to the south. Okay, I have to reduce power quite a lot now. Even if ITT is pretty low at the moment. Okay, 25%, which is also our cruise. So yeah, we're not gonna really move from here. 2,000 feet to go. We're gonna let the we're gonna maintain this power setting. I mean, okay.
Yeah, we're not in a rush. Are you ready? Let them serve. You can line up to the US.
Yeah, very interesting arrival.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god. Very bad. I don't think the flight plan is great. There is also control there. For now. Yeah. We're gonna see. We are gonna see. 1,000 feet to go. What is this?
EGPWS. System OK.
Yeah, some tests we should have done on ground, of course. Okay, terrain is working actually. This is it. Okay, terrain inhibit. Why we don't want it. Hi Arush, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of power when we level off. Or maybe not. I'm curious about how much speed we're gonna gain. This is gonna be... It's not gonna be a short flight, but we can talk about the delivery. I mean, we can talk about... No, we can investigate a little bit of the delivery ward. Okay. This plane is a little slower than a TBM, at least this version. Yeah, sure, man, but you should tell me when you fly. And then, yeah, would be cool, again, as always. I mean, it's always the same answer, basically. Would be cool having the shared cockpit. That would be very cool. But yeah, otherwise it's like a normal flight overall. Okay. So... yeah, acceleration now. And after Gamsa, no, I don't have his Discord. I have Instagram. But do you mean to chat, I guess? What the fuck is happening here? Okay. Yeah, about to turn, by the way, 5 miles. Yeah, I'd rather okay. I guess it's engaged and everything, right? Because yeah, you never know with this plane. It looks like we're a little bit... I can't find any way to set up the rudder trim myself. So yeah, I guess it's everything is automated here. Yeah, sure. If you want to add me now, it's so I remember later. It's yeah, it's the same username of the YouTube channel, basically. Okay, on the turn. So technically we shouldn't go direct immediately, because we're still not really in the... Okay, it's the same. Let's go direct to jet. So we should gain some ground speed as well. Oh yeah, auto trim is engaging now. Okay, let's go. Okay. 25. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we gain a lot of ground speed actually. Okay. Yeah, but we should turn even more, right? Yeah. Wow, I can see some Alps. Look at this. So yeah, don't worry. I have another wow, we have to take the photo. Yeah, let's take the photo. Just a sec. Okay. No, not this. Okay, let me go drone mode. And yeah, because I don't have. I mean, this is not a Peringan Volante, of course. I don't even know if this is a. I mean, this is a default delivery you get with the plane, so I assume it's a real registration for a PC-12. Okay, I think I got it. Let me see. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, there we go. PC-12. Yeah, I have another one in Linate. No. What? I don't remember where it is. Where is this plane? Ah, it's in Bolzano, okay. Oh, maybe I was doing some tests. Okay, let me... Okay, I heard a disconnection. Ah, because it's... No. Okay, great. I heard a disconnection from VATSIM. No idea why. Let's see. What? I'm receiving message... Ah, voice over service. Welcome to VATSIM, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Shut up. Let me try to reconnect. Okay. Okay, it's back. Oh, wow, everyone went offline. Yeah, of course. Yeah, classical. Everyone getting crazy. Okay, we are in a nice cruise. So, yeah, now it's gonna get quitty. Okay, thank you. Otherwise, it's gonna be very annoying for both. Okay, fuel quantity 0. What? No, sorry. What's this? Then? No idea. So yeah, I was saying. Yeah, let me start with flight radar 24 to talk about. Oh my god, people in. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, I want to start from flight radar 24 to show you some stuff here, of course. There we go. So as you know, in Australia, pretty common plane for private owner is the PC-12, indeed. And if you check Australia, okay, as I was saying, around Australia you can spot some of them, like as this one, for example. Let's see. Yeah, of course it was night here, so not much traffic around at the moment. This is a what? This is what? Ah, okay, it's a glider. Yeah. Well, welcome to VATSIM. Oh my god. Another PC-12 here. What's this? Yeah, this looks like, oh, PC-24. Looks like some charter airline, stuff like that, I guess. They have all the same livery. This is not, of course, a PC-12. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, also, for what I knew now on VATSIM, you shouldn't even use the text. You should use voice every time. I'm not sure about that, but I read something about. Yeah, now it's like this. Unbelievable. Where are the supervisors? Okay. But yeah, long story short, yeah, right now it's night. If you search around Australia or New Zealand as well, I guess, you will find, wow, that's a very interesting place. The beaver. Oh my god, look at those crazy guys. Pilat, PC, what? This is not a PC-6. It is a PC-6? Wait, this is not a PC-6. What? I never saw a PC-6 like this. I don't know. Caravan. Yeah, Caravan is another option, of course. Let's say about a lot of plane here. This is a, well, very exotic plane. Another very exotic plane. But yeah, long story short, to deliver a PC-12, at least that's what I assume, because they do it with Cessna, so. Sorry, but I'm reading this crazy stuff. So yeah, to deliver a plane in Australia, they do ferry flight. So they depart from our departure airport of today. Croatia is back online? No. Okay. Nice. This is us, by the way. Oh, what a place in the meantime. It's getting very interesting. Let me just check... okay, no. The weather... Okay, VFR conditions still. And yeah, that's what I want to replicate. So I couldn't find online any... Because, I mean, sometimes you can find out the ferry path. So all the flight that they do, or one ferry did in real life. I'm gonna improvise, of course. Again, we're not gonna see all the flights in streaming, not at all. Otherwise, would take. I mean, otherwise would be a second half of a world tour, basically. I'm gonna fly it offline. But of course, if there are, I mean, when we are in some, sorry, in some interesting area, for example, of course, this well-known part of the world. I guess the classical route they do. So first of all, for what I saw, the range of the PC-12 is around 1,500 nautical miles, which we can confirm. But the problem is that I don't know which version of the Pilatus is this. Can we have that information maybe somewhere here? External view. No. Okay, let me check online. SWS PC-12. PC-12. yeah, it's just a generic PC-12, apparently. I don't see any NG or stuff like that. PC-12 47. Okay, PC-12 47, which mean what? Sorry, but I have no idea. Okay, this is an update. Let me see if I can get this in English and if we can have that information. NG. Okay, 2006. We have the PC-12 47 version. Which, I mean, I can't find it on the English Wikipedia. No, NG, sorry, this is NG. Yeah, because in the Italian one there was, I think, yeah. Okay, basically saying here that it's the same engine of the first PC-12 and the PC-12 45, but the maximum takeoff weight has been improved. Indeed, it's a quite slow plane, this one. It's not too fast. So now the question is, of course, which is the PC-12 37 range? Which I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. No, wait a second. Maybe we can find something more interesting than that. PC-12 47 range. Let's see if we can find some official website, maybe. I don't know. Globe Air. I have no idea. Wow. Okay. I found this. Normal range 1000. Yeah, I found something around that value as well. Maximum range 2000. Oh, that's quite a lot. Yeah. Also consider that I'm going to fly the plane. I'm gonna fly the plane without any passenger, just the two pilots. So, and also quite light on cargo. That's gonna improve, of course. Okay, 1600. This is kind of official or what? Look at the various configuration. We have this one, 6 passenger. Oh, 8 passenger. Yeah, we have the 6th one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, pretty cool. So yeah, 1600. It's a it's not that specific because I mean it really depends on your weight, of course, and your power setting. So usually there is a range, like here. Okay, this is not. And this is the old one. Okay, long range. Wow, even less. Yeah, but this is. I don't think that's accurate at all. Yeah, this is an AI system. Yeah, I think 1500 is pretty conservative and it's pretty okay. So considering that. Oh well, let me see. ChatGPT. Okay. Ferry. Let me say, how is the classical ferry flights path to deliver a PC-12 from Swiss to Australia? Let's see. In kilometer, I don't really care. a sec. In nautical miles. Okay. Athens. Okay, some alternative. Yeah, that's a pretty cool. So, Athens or Heraklion or Cairo. These are the addition, of course. So 850 plus this plus this. Then Cairo to Muscat in Oman or Dubai. No, this is not official, of course. Muscat to Mumbai, India. Or Chennai, which is India as well. Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, and then Darwin. Yeah, we can also change that, of course. Can you find official info? Let's see. Official publisher record perform. No, not. I mean, official historical. Documented, bro, flight from. Yeah, I know that. Six days. Similar official. All food different. This flight show has actually published delivery routing from Switzerland to Australia. Bari, Iraqi, Luxor, Riyadh. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, but let's say that we can fly 1,050 miles. Sorry, 1,500 miles. Max. Wait a sec, where we are in the meantime. Okay. It's still gonna take some. Let's just have an overview, 1 sec, of our nice Alps. Wow, very cool. Of course. Very cool. Okay, so Croatia went offline. Yeah, we should turn to the south very. Oh yeah, we're about to turn sharply to the south. Yeah, let's wait the turn and then let's continue our investigation. I mean, not that we really I'm not gonna follow any official path. Of course, the classical would be, yeah, I imagine go to Greece or Egypt, and then from Egypt to Dubai area, and then to India, crossing India, Thailand, Indonesia, and Australia. That's the typical path, I guess, they follow. Something like that with some, of course. I don't even think that's the same every time, of course. But yeah, very interesting still. I really like this stuff. So I'm gonna try to do kind of a planning now, which is gonna change, of course, according to the weather. I guess also in real life they can change the path, in case that's obvious. I mean, on the turn, we are gonna gain speed, I guess. Yeah, we are gaining a little bit of ground speed, 2 knots maybe 3. I can add some a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna maintain this power setting. I don't really care. Okay. Great. So let's continue to play around. So, for example, next flight I will do offline again. Can be Rijeka to Rhodes. Or Cyprus? Cyprus? Cyprus is very okay. It's very okay. Or Rijeka to El Cairo, but El Cairo is a little out of path. Cyprus is fine. Yeah, this area is not the best in the world, of course. At all. I guess Cyprus is the best choice. It's a 3-hour flight. A little more, 3 hour and a half probably, considering the climbing and the descending part. Okay. Yeah, because Cyprus, sorry, El Cairo is a little out of the path in my opinion. But can be an option. Here is not. So yeah, will be either Cyprus or El Cairo. And then I guess Dubai area or Muscat in Oman, even better. Ooh, wow. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we can do it potentially. Pretty long. Pretty long. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have any external tank or stuff like that. I have to search in the manual, to be honest. Yeah, again, this is a 2020 plane in 2024, so you know that weight and ballast stuff is not the best. But yeah, this can be an option. It's below 1,000. I mean, it's 150 miles below 1,600, so we can get some alternate. And again, I mean, the plane will be very light, so without any passenger. So yeah, this can be an option. And then we have to go to India. Was saying Mumbai. I have no idea where is Mumbai, unfortunately. Like, no idea. Now, yeah, I thought it was around here, but I couldn't find it. It's this one, right? No? Mumbai. Victor Alpha Bravo Bravo. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Yeah. Or even this, maybe even better. Even more interesting at least. Wow, this is an interesting airport. So it's basically one flight, two flights, three. Well, this can be even longer. I mean, the problem with India is, of course, that as you can see, is basically every single time in IFR condition. This can be pretty hard to set up. They used to have category 3 approach. I don't know if this plane can shoot a category 3 approach, honestly. No. And then Kuala Lumpur, I guess. Ooh, not really. No, maybe we... Okay, from Mumbai was saying... Let me see this, for example. Varanasi. This is the famous place of the crash. They do... Okay, Bangladesh. Okay, let me see in the one that proposed me before. Chennai, Bangkok. Okay, Muscat to Chennai, which I have no idea where it is. I assume is okay, 500 miles. Chennai. Okay, so Muscat, Chennai is this, I guess. Madras, chicken Madras. I know that. Yeah, great. From here to Kuala Lumpur is too much? No. Can work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And here to Bali, I guess. Kuala Lumpur, Bali. Bali. Okay. But in the wing is not that bad, honestly. Right. Okay, yeah. And then from here we're gonna fly the plane. I want to go to Alice Springs, of course. Yeah, this is gonna be the path, more or less. Okay, wow. What a place in the meantime. There we go. This is Italy. By the way, we are not in Italy. I mean, we're very close to the border, actually. It's like here. This is Pianura Padana. Oh. Which mean Padana lowlands. North of Italy. And yeah, we're not that far from our destination. We need to check the... wow. Out of control. We need to check the arrival because it's a little bit strange. Not this. Let's check it now. So, as you can see, we want... I mean, the flight plan is gonna lead us to Rugog. Which makes sense. It's a little bit strange turn. We don't have any holding. Would be better probably... I don't know, Girda maybe? Yeah, but I guess there wasn't any yeah, airways. We're not really in an airway anyway, so all we are. Oops. Wait a sec. This new stuff of the iPad. I don't think we are in any. No, it's just a direct, so yeah, it's a little strange flight plan, to be honest. Yeah. We can change. We can do a little of crazy stuff like changing it. Girda, 1 Golf. Yeah. Yeah. We could do that. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna set up this. Yeah, I know it's weird, but we're just gonna get a direct. If there is no control. If there is controller, we are gonna, of course, refer to him. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do all the big triangle here. We're gonna go to Girda 1 Golf. Classical 7,000 feet on the final to Bravo Romeo Zulu for the ILS Zulu. Ah, wow. It's from Girda, actually. No, wait. Yeah. Wait a sec. So we don't need any... Okay, wait a sec. I have an idea. Let's go back to the... So we are completely fine also with VATSIM. Okay, so Rugog 1 Zulu, which is this. To Irdax, actually. ILS. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't really like the approach. Okay, now we have Girda, of course, as a waypoint. Let me just remove it. Remove. Yeah, we could have gone just direct to Girda, I mean. So what I will do is just this. Let me show you. We are pretty close to Adria airspace. So Adria airspace starts... Oops. Start basically here. So I'm gonna set up this approach. Okay. In case we enter Adria airspace and we don't have a controller, I'm gonna switch the approach in this one. So not any, I mean, transition Girda and not Irdax anymore. So we're gonna basically remove a big part of the flight. That's the plan. But for now, I'm gonna set up that arrival we saw just now. Oh, I can get... Wait a sec. Okay. It's not easy to get closer in this one. Procedure. Okay, so as we said, ILS Zulu, transition IRDAX, load approach. And again, in case we enter the Adria airspace without having any controller online, I will go direct to Jirda. That's it. GG. Okay, for the rest, the ILS is exactly the same. So, not below 8. And where is IRDAX is there? Okay. Yeah, not below 8,000 at IRDAX and not below 8,000 at Jirda as well. 2,900 interception altitude. Minima is 484. 108.5, 140 the final course. Yeah, as you can see, Rijeka is a pretty interesting airport. Another suggestion, if you want to fly in Europe in some different places, Rijeka is one of them. Surrounded by mountains, as you can see, and a custom default airport. So you will have a custom scenery on the default sim. Great. Then, this should be already about to set. That's correct. To set this was... yeah, okay, yeah. We should click this one. 108.5, 108.5 set. Final course. We're gonna set it later. Minima. I have no idea how to set the minima in this plane. Okay. I don't see any... maybe it's this. I guess it's this. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, sorry, standard. Okay, it's 84. Okay, something around this. Well, I guess it's that. I mean, at least it's a reference. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, not really, but yeah. No, wait a sec. Decision altitude. Wait a sec. Decision altitude. Well, I don't see it. Click. Okay, yeah, I see it. The decision altitude is no, it's not decision altitude, it's decision height. So it's the basically radio altimeter, which is 220. It's right here, by the way. It's very small. Okay. So 220, because decision altitude is the barometrical decision height. Is the... Are we making ice? No. Yeah, you see that the props got... Yeah. Strange. Okay, yeah, we are fully set. We just need to set up the course. We are about to enter the other airspace in the next 5 minutes, basically. And there is no controller now. For now. Yeah, we are very close. This is the border, and this is also geographical border, a border between the Italian airspace and Slovenia airspace, or Adria airspace if you prefer. And we are over Slovenia mountains. Yeah, I wanted to check the name of... I mean, when we took off, if Pilatus Mountains was the one right in front of us after takeoff. Which doesn't look... wait a sec. No, looks like it's called Tamsli Horn. No. No, wasn't that. No. Okay, no, I'm not gonna spend 8 minutes now searching on Navigraph to find a mountain, but maybe I will update you in the future. Wow, what a place, by the way. What a beautiful flight over Alps, as you know. I really like to... I mean, this plane can go pretty high. I prefer to fly at a lower altitude to do cross Alps, for example, with a SR-22, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's a flight that I really, I mean, it's a type of flight that I really suggest you to do sometime. Don't get stuck in liner. Why it's so quiet, VATSIM now? I guess the... Okay, I guess yeah, it's full of control and supervisor around after the madness of before. Okay, we are basically into Adriar airspeed, so big change on our approach, immediate. Let's do it immediately. Not this. Procedure. Changing the arrival. Is TDLS Zulu 14. How is the wind? Wow, 20 knots of crosswind. Very interesting. I don't even think that this plane we can land with 20 knots of crosswind. But we don't care. Transition Jirda. Load. Okay. So now it's a different, of course. And let's go direct to Jirda immediately. Activate. Let's go. I think we should descend as well. Yeah. We should descend. Let's go. Vertical speed, of course. Yeah, I don't see any top of descent, so... Vertical speed. Engaged. 1000 feet per minute down. Wow. Descent checklist. Our first thing first is this, of course. Ah, it's depressurizing us already. Very interesting. Okay. No, sorry. No, it's a vertical speed. The fuck I'm saying. Okay, let's go. 5000 feet on the cabin. Okay. Checklist. 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 PC-12. Descent. Descent checklist. Okay. Oh, overspeed. Pressurization is checked, passenger sign is fine. Okay, pretty easy. Flaps 40, I don't want to land with flaps 30. Let me see if I can find any information about landing with flaps 30, maybe. Maybe above. I have some table here. Landing speed. Flaps 30. Sorry, flaps 40. Yeah, I don't see that. Now that is a problem. Yesterday, when I was doing the test, I was doing it in Avignon, and there was like 30 knots of wind with gusting 45. So yeah, I was flying it like it's totally strange. How I was flying. It's also an ILS approach, so maybe because okay, landing speed for flaps 40 will be 67 knots. I want to use flaps 30. Maybe we can use flaps 30 another, I don't know, 15 knots, for example, approaching at 85 knots. I think should work. Yeah, I think should work. Do we have flap speed? Where is? I don't see it. No. I should have it here. So flaps 15 below 150. Flaps 30. Okay, my checklist says below. Okay, decelerate 120, flaps 30. And then maintain 95 to 105 knots. So maybe we can approach 95. It's a very long runway for us, of course. Okay. But yeah, we should go down. This is Istria, by the way. We should go down faster than this. 2000 feet per minute. We're gonna land at sea level. We can set the sea level, of course. Let's see the cabin, if the cabin is warming up. Sea level set. Okay, stable. Oops. It is stable. We can descend 8,000, by the way. Okay, we are fine, we are fine. We are completely fine. Okay. Yeah. Little check on the checklist. Altimeter, landing light, inertial separator not required. Yaw damper off and rudder trim a bit to the right. Yeah, but I can't control. I think the rudder trim you can control it from the stick. I mean, you need a key, a custom key. Because if I try to use this one, it does control the aileron. I don't see any way, honestly, because it's down, up, and left, right. So, oops. That wasn't a great idea at all. We disengage the autopilot, of course. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see a way to adjust the rudder trim, but yeah, I will investigate that for sure. I don't see it. No. This is the weather radar. Okay, zoom in. Yeah, let's maintain nav for the moment and switch to heading, and then to... I mean, we have to change CDI, of course. Yeah, this descending rate is pretty okay to us. We can also use more power than this, to be honest. Let's increase a little bit. Plane flies okay. I mean, I don't mind the flight model. I was feeling in the past that this plane was super hard to control, but yeah, the roll is pretty hard. The pitch not really. Yeah, I don't mind the flight model. You can control the pitch with the power quite easily. You know, SWS did a great job on the Kodiak. The PC-12, I don't think is on Kodiak level, to be honest, but nowadays it's not that bad. I assume that it's way better than the Carenado, even if I never use it, but we can make a comparison one day, maybe. Not a fan of Carenado, honestly. Okay. Yeah, we're completely fine on the descent path. Okay, let's set up 8,000. Yeah, why not? Okay, yeah, we're okay. We can reduce maybe a little bit, but yeah, for now, let's continue descent like this. Let's give a check on VATSIM. This is us. This is our destination. No other traffic scheduled to arrive there. No traffic with no flight plan around. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to know how to use the rudder trim on this plane. So I hope that you don't have to set up a key. I don't like that at all. I prefer like fictional stuff, to be honest, like a ghost, I don't know, a ghost button you can press here to adjust the rudder trim. Because in some plane, of course, you have some features that are just accessible by the yoke or the stick. Yeah, I like oh my god. I like develop that think about turnaround on that. Like fictional one is okay. I really appreciate it. To have both options. You can bind the key, or you can use the shortcut, let's say. Classical example is, of course, PMDG with the toggle button. Toggle button is on your throttle in that case. We have one. What? I have no idea what was that, to be honest, because I have no idea. Yeah, toggle button is in your throttle in that case, but they bind like a ghost key. I mean, you know PMDG. You know what I mean. It's a very simple shortcut, but very useful. I have no idea. Usually it's the 1000 feet to go sound, but okay, let me slow down a bit, pay attention on the overspeed. Okay. So after Girda, we can descend 6,300. Yeah, we have to be sharp now with the altitude. Yeah, first of all, let me reduce this. Okay. Landing lights. Great. And okay, this is 1002. Okay. Got some power. Yeah, we're gonna level off. Oops, yeah. Okay. Level off. Power. Okay, let's wait. Okay. Next will be yeah, 6,300. Power. Okay. What a place. I really like Istria, you know it. Really like Istria. Power. Okay. About to turn. Vertical speed on minus 1000 per minute. Engage. Down we go. Okay. After Romeo India 408, we can descend 4050. Max speed 185. That's a very cool approach to do with a liner. How long is Rijeka runway? Oh wow, it's 2500. I mean, for a PC-12 is enormous. For a liner, it's okay, of course, but pretty interesting. Look at those clouds, very close. I remind you, we have 20 knots of crosswind. Just saying. Yeah, continue like this for the moment. Zoom in. Oh, no, wait a sec. Yeah, no, see after... Yeah, we can descend already. Okay. 850. Oh, slow down, wow. We are super fast. Slow down immediately. Sync the heading. Okay, I'm gonna switch to... heading now. And... okay, localizer is completely offset, 140. Come on. Wait, I have to monitor the speed as well. Reduce power even more. 140. 140 set, 140 buff side. Great. And reduce power. And zoom. Nav armed. Wow, I really like the autopilot. You can adjust you can adjust. Maybe you can adjust also your indicator speed using this down and up. Or up. Glide slope. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna intercept from this altitude here. In case of go around, climb 8,000. Okay, localizer capturing. Approach. Reducing power. Heading on final. Okay. All right. Level off. Okay. Yeah, we just have to remember autopilot off, yaw damper off. Landing light is already on. If we want taxi light, it's not mandatory or nothing. Glide slope about to be captured. Reducing power. Yeah, it's maintaining the temperature pretty well. In case of go around 8,000 feet. Set. Glide slope capture. We can drop the gear, of course. Do we have any DME? I don't see any DME here. Okay. This is of course wrong because of the... It's not properly set. I see the runway, by the way. Let's set the standby as well. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we are like yeah, more than 5 miles now. So we're gonna use flaps 30. I guess I don't know actually. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can. Flaps 30, approach around 95. Maybe it's quite fast. I can't get a proper information, unfortunately. But 90 to 95 should be fine for us. We can float. We can float. It's not a problem at all. Speed check. Gear down. Okay. Taxi lights. Yeah, we are not scared about floating. We are plenty of runway. Oh wow, look at that. Very cool, I mean. This is Istria. Wow, so realistic. Oh my god, that's so realistic. This lightning here. Not lightning, but it is sun ray. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's maintain this speed. We can drop already flaps 15 if we need. But yeah. Let's continue approach for the moment. External temperature -2. I don't think there is no then. Here in real life it's too hot. It's -2 here. It's gonna be 0 degrees or maybe a little more. Reminds you that it's night there now, of course. So, wow, -4 all of a sudden. It's very interesting. Okay, wind is decreasing, of course, as you can see. We have some gusting, probably. How old is this? Okay, 30 minutes ago. Yeah, very windy start for my PC-12 experience. Yesterday, 38 knots with 45 gusting when I was doing the test, and today 20 knots of crosswind. Okay, to the left. Yeah. So yeah, again, the last flight I checked needed to go around here. I guess was for the crosswind. I'm gonna wait to drop flaps. Still far. Yeah, we're 3 miles at least. 2 miles and a half. And this plane can, yeah, you know, can go pretty slow. Okay, I guess it's time. Speed check, flaps 15. It's incredible, the sea water is so realistic. Flaps 15, speed check, flaps 30. Okay. Great. Okay, now we're aiming around the 90 knots, I guess. Yeah, autopilot off. The damper off. So I'm gonna reduce and trim up a bit. I'm going visual mainly. Trim up a bit. I want to lose speed. Pitch up to lose speed. 90 knots now. Oh boy. Okay, power then now. Oh my god.
$500.
Okay, reduce power to pitch down the plane. Oh, great. What was that? It's fine if we are a little bit. Ooh, wow! What a cross! Oh my god! Okay, idle. Decrab. No, my. Okay. Hold it. Touchdown.
Warning, prop pitch.
Oh, wow, we bounce. Touchdown. Wow. Yeah, my rudder. What? Okay. My rudder was sliding on the floor. Oh my god. That didn't look like 20 knots of crosswind at all to me. Wow, increasing right on the... Yeah, well. I want to rewatch, I don't even know how bad it was. Probably very bad. Yeah, there was like a extremely strong wind close to the ground. Was fine until... Ah, yeah, that was the minimum probably. Okay, touchdown. Yeah, but we bounced. Yeah, of course, according to Volanta, we didn't bounce. Yeah, we actually did. I think. Yeah. Oops. What? Wind is doing strange stuff, by the way. Look at this. Look at this, wait a sec. So no rudder input. It's not turning any... Okay. Yeah. Landing lights off. Yeah, it's not the best idea, of course. Flying a plane that you don't use for a year, even more, year and a half, on the second flight to do a 20 crosswind landing. 20 knots crosswind landing. It's not the best idea you can have. But it's a sim for some reason. One of those is land, even if in real life you shouldn't even take off. Yeah, maybe I need some checklist. I want to rewatch the landing. After landing, strobe lights. Okay. Probe it off. Okay. Okay, great. Ground. Ah, wow. No, no, no. I just realized something very bad. Very bad. We did all the flight with ground idle. Great. But yeah, I don't think that's simulated very good, honestly, because I have no idea, but I don't think you should be able to do it in real life. So yeah. Why that happened, though? Let me check the before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist. No, there is, so I completely missed it. Great. Never mind. It's the same. So, pressurization should be okay. Yeah. Axle lights off. Cooling system off. Inertial separator is off. Transponder standby. Then avionic bus 1 and 2 off.
Warning, avionic bus.
Generator off.
Warning, warning, essential bus. Generator 2.
Condition lever cut off. Oxygen. Exterior light. But let's wait a sec. Great sound as well. Tremendous crosswind. Okay, this can goes off. This can goes off as well. Here we are. Battery off. There we go. Welcome to Rijeka. Let me see it. The disaster. Oops. Another checklist, maybe. Yeah, I need my. Welcome to Rijeka. Close this. Let me see. Yeah, here was okay. I mean, unfortunately, we don't have the wind information in these avionics here. So we can't know. I mean, here I think it's like 5 knots of crosswind maximum, 10, maybe not even 10 probably. Okay, here is increasing. Okay. Yeah, since here was okay. This is not a dramatic crosswind at all. It's like a 5 knots in my opinion here. That's the minimum, by the way. Okay. And all of a sudden, okay, here we are. Idle. Yeah, here, yeah, my rudder trim was sliding on the floor. Yeah, very light. I don't think that PC-12 can land with 20. Yeah, but the main problem was that when I input right pedal, of course. Yeah, you will enjoy the checklist for a second. My rudder started because it's not locked. There is no wall in front of me, so it can slide if you do it very aggressively. Okay, but yeah. Overall, again, this is a plane for 2020. Yeah, it's a plane that I really like. I don't know about the default PC-12. In the past, probably I would have said that this is more interesting than the TPM 850 because you don't have a PC-12 by default. But now you have both TBM and PC-12. And yeah, I guess probably I would suggest you the TBM 850 if you want this kind of type and you want a custom plane, a high fidelity plane. That the TBM 850 from Black Square, you know, in general all the products from Black Square, the Duke, the Bonanza, the Baron, are basically state of the art at the moment in general aviation, especially in turboprop. You do have beta range, you have a custom EFB, very cool one, you have extremely good simulation. So yeah, but yeah, in general this one it does fly pretty okay to me, and it's okay. I mean it's a very good simulation. But yeah, the problem is not SWS, it's Black Square that set an incredible high fidelity level on general aviation. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watch. If you like, subscribe. I wish you a nice evening and see you next. Maybe not with the EFB, and see ya.